Hello, how are you, everyone? Welcome to my podcast, The Art of Success. This is episode number 2. Today, I'm gonna talk about and share about 7 ways to be productive. Productivity matters. Happiness matters in our life. Yes, guys, productivity matters. Happiness matters in our life. Without productivity, we cannot achieve our goal. No matter how much you are going to be setting up your goals, you cannot achieve your targeted goals, smart goals. So, everyone discuss about the productivity. I have a different approach of seeing the productivity. Most people thinks that most successful people and most business entrepreneurs think and the leaders think that uh, working hard like 80 hours 90 hours a week makes you productive. Yeah, you can be productive up to certain level, but sometimes most of the times we are ruining our productivity, we are ruining our health, we are ruining our relationships no matter what. I mean, if you have $1 million, but if you are not good in relationship with the family matters, in your relationship with your wife, with your children, with your community, with your friends, does productivity matters here? Yes, it matters. Yeah, everyone wants to be successful, happy, enjoy the optimal experience of our life. There are so many ways we can be productivity, but formally, in my point of view, according to the research I have done and I have read some couple of the books, and according to their experience, I have find out that the most important for me, and I want to share to you guys because it touches me, it makes me feel, and I have applied in my life too, about getting happiness in my life, being productive, uh, and being achievable, and being trying to learn new things. So it matters of the productivity. So uh, the number one productivity, I mean, number one productivity way is your growth mindset. Carol Dweck, she has written book called Mindset: The Psychology of Success. She's a psychologist at Stanford University, and she was talking about the growth mindset and fixed mindset, because it is related to the productivity as well. Because most of the people think that what they have achieved in their life is sufficient, but every time, every successful people in our past, in our present, they continuously learn, they continuously eager, they put question in their mind, asking how, why, and what. Those kind of things will increase the potentiality of, like asking questions and giving getting your answer and more questions. So growth mindset will help to achieve your goals, because growth mindset always asks the question, always have a sense of curiosity. The Carol Duke has talked of, she has talked so many things about the psychology behind it. So it's very important to have a growth mindset rather than fixed mindset always think that, oh, I'm done, I have enough. But the growth mindset always tell, the people who are having growth mindset always have a sense of curiosity, a sense of knowing something new, learning new skills, new potentials. So yeah, I recommend that book. It's a very nice book. So I have read that books about the mindset, the psychology of success by Carol Dweck. So number two is like focus. Yeah, in this technology era, we are being distracted by many things: our notification, our television, our so many things that comes to in our environment which will distract, like for example, we use much time in social media, in Facebook, in Instagram, in Twitter, and every time when the notification come, and you will look at the screen, and the screen time is like, and you will get so many information about negative informations and positive information. But what I mean to say is that I'm not saying that stop using the social media or something like that, but what I'm saying, just for example, if you're reading books, or if you are focused on if you're concentrating on doing some tasks during that time, when there is a vibration, or when there is a notification in your cell phone or Apple Watch or anywhere, you get distracted, and you are not focusing. So focusing is a very important part in your life as well. Before I was not able to do that. I practice a lot, reducing the time of distractions, just like using less social media. I post my pictures, my family, what I do, but I'm reducing my frequently checking about my like comments, and so that I can focus on my tasks. So focus is one of the key part in productivity too. And one thing, number three is, like, I want to talk about spending time, quality time with the family. Will also help in productivity. I think it's very important as well, spending time with family, because when you spend time with family, it will re-energize you. After you tired, if you are tired and if you are stressed, if you are feeling so hectic about your work, but spending time with kids and family will redirect your mind, and you'll able to focus on them for a few minutes, like half an hour, 1 hour. Then again you come to your work, in your decks, or what you are doing. So it will help to redirect you in a certain level. So that's what I do, and it works for me. And number four is like practicing gratitude. Like every morning when I get up, so I do practice gratitude. I am grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my business, I'm grateful for my friends. Whatever practice you want to do, what you are grateful for, what you want to be grateful for. Everyone wants to be grateful, but practicing gratitude will definitely makes you positive, because it will bring your positive energy in ourself, and that positive energy will strive and thrive to become productive. So number five is watch less TV. Yeah, I think I have already talked about that too. Television, most of the time, when we come from the work, uh, we spend a lot of time in television watching series, news, and yeah, it's okay. I do watch, like, too. I used to watch, but I reduce my time, and it makes me feel productive, because so many negative things, so many stuff that we don't want to hear. It is harming. It's like it's harming our brain, because everywhere there is a terror, everywhere there is a negative thing, blaming each other. There are good stuff too. I don't mean to say that, like, don't watch television, but most of the time you just calculate, you calculate your time, how much time you are spending on television. Instead of doing that, you spend time with your family and read some good stuff, or do some positive, do some activities that can enhance your productivity. And number six, that's very important too. I think I'm doing that exercise. I'm loving it. Exercise. Yeah, at first, when I start doing exercise, my exercise is not building my abs or body, but just to flow my blood throughout my brain and throughout my body. So it was very hard. When I start exercising, I did like couple times a week, but I was not, like, continuously doing it. So what I was doing is, like, I practice, like, I just practice, and I make a habit. I constantly make a habit. even though it was not good for me. I was not making, but I made a mind, and I was able to do daily exercise. So uh, exercise can flow your body, blood in your body, and it will release serotonin, and you feels good, because all day you are sitting on the decks and you are driving the car and you don't have a physical activity. So the physical activities, exercise, can make you feel good, and it will help you regulate your blood and help in heart and in your brain, and they will release the serotonin, which will help you to be productive. uh, and number seven is like, I do meditate too. Meditation, mindful. So people say mindfulness, and most of people say meditations. I don't care, but by doing that meditation, what I feel is like, whole day I'm tired. I'm looking for the opportunities, curiosity, because my brain is, it's like, like, I mean, continuously seeking an opportunity, informations and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, it's tired and stressed, and kids and family, but just giving my time for like 5 to 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I practices by 2 minutes. Now I'm able to concentrate on meditation, just keep quiet, listening very good music and beautiful music. Sometimes I close my eyes and just breathe and just let my emotions flow. So that's what I, and it gives me a very full of power, energy, and it is very important. So I mean, and that's the thing, like number one, again, I want to still, the 7 ways that I found productive is growth mindset, yeah, and number 2 is focus, spend quality time with family, and number 3 is practice gratitude, and watch less TV, exercise, and meditation. So that's what is very important. So our life is, like, is very complicated, but if you try to make it simple, doing those kind of things, I think definitely we will be productive, we will be successful in our own way, because success is not only defined by one stuff, it can be defined in any ways: living happy, spending time, running business, working, employment, everything. So the only thing matter is being happy, spending blissful moment, spending quality time with family matters in our life. So alright guys, so thank you for being with me. If you like it, if you enjoy it, if you practice it, let me know. Subscribe my podcast, comments, follow, whatever you want to do. And thank you so much. Have a good day.